Hi, I'm Councilman Michael Nowakowski, and welcome to Phoenix 2020, a clear vision for the future of Phoenix. And we're right here on the I-10. Yes, the 202 is going to be connecting to the I-10. It's going to be one of the largest projects in the state of Arizona, connecting 22 miles of freeway with the rest of the freeway. We're going to finally complete the 202, connecting the East Valley with the West Valley, and we have with us right here is the state engineer, Rob, that's going to tell us a little bit more about this whole process. It's an innovative way of working with the private sector, isn't it?
Yeah, so we just begun our biggest public-private partnership that the state has undertaken.
Wow.
It's a project of about $1.7 billion, of which $900 million is construction. As you see behind us, just getting started here in the West Valley.
And you know what's so great about this is that they've been meeting with the community, talking to people, and making sure that the community has an input of what they like to see and how the process is going too. So tell us a little bit about what's so innovative about this process.
So first of all, we did a lot of community interaction over the 13-year study, starting in 2001, up until the record of decision back in 2015. And so through the environmental process, which had a draft environmental impact statement and a final environmental impact statement released in the fall of 2014, we were able to engage the community. We received about 8,000 comments over the course of that study. And now that we're in actual design, we've been out to many of the communities, many of the planning villages with different open houses and showing people exactly what the project is intended to deliver. As far as innovation, we used a public-private partnership, which is a tool available to agencies that allow us to engage the private sector partners to come in and look at ways to be innovative in terms of design and construction. So we allow them to look at different types of bridge selections, different ways to approach the interchanges. And so we opened it up to a number of developers. We got 3 very good proposals. And of those proposals, we were able to award to the Connect 202 partners, which is a consortium of Floor, Granite, and Ames Construction, and a designer is Parsons Brickloft.
You know, one of the things I heard out there in the community was the sound, the noise of a freeway, but we're actually going to use some special asphalt to kind of prevent the noise from the tires of the cars, right?
Yeah, so the project is slated to be an actual asphalt freeway with rubberized asphalt on top of it for the full 22 miles.
You know, so that's incredible. I mean, you listen to the community, you try to find innovative ways to address those issues, not just by putting up these big old sound walls, but actually the asphalt is going to be rubberized. So that's incredible. I mean, it's incredible how the state, the county, and the city are all coming together and working as a Team Phoenix approach, I call it.
Yeah, we have some great partners. We have a great partnership with the City of Phoenix. We have a great partnership with our FHWA partners. We have a great partnership also with our contractor. This consortium that we brought together was selected on a best apparent value process where we looked at both the proposal and the price and looked at the best apparent value. One of the benefits of the P3, it also allowed us to take innovations from the non-selected proposals and incorporate them in. So you're going to see some different approaches to interchanges on both the east side and the west side, and some unbraiding of ramps and some approaches to more efficiently move traffic through the area.
You know, I know the city of Phoenix, especially in my district, we've been waiting for this freeway to actually connect all those streets in Laveen and the East and the South Mountain Village. And one of the biggest questions we always, when's the freeway going to be actually completed?
We just broke ground this fall. We started with some small widening out on the Pecos Road section. But as you can see here, we've begun to start the underground utility work. We're putting in some SRP siphons, and eventually we'll start the actual widening and the bridge construction at I-10. So our approach is to begin the project on both ends, working towards the middle. And we fully recognize the importance of this project, and so we believe that this public-private partnership is going to be able to allow us to deliver the project early, as soon as fall of 19.
Fall of 19, that quick for 22 miles of freeway? That's pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah, so the approach we're using is called a design build, where the contractor of record's actually doing the design
Right.
and the construction. So they're allowed to take advantage of some timing opportunities where they get certain portions of the design complete and start while they're finishing other parts of the design.
Well, I can tell you the people out in my area of town are going to love the new malls, hospital, restaurants, everything that comes along with the freeway. So I just really want to thank ADOT for all your outreach, also for Connect 202 for everything they're doing out there. And you know, they're going to have a special website that's on the screen right now that if you want to have any questions or you want to look for closers and stuff during the construction period, you can actually go to this website that's on the screen and you can find out the best routes and detours that you can take, and also community meetings are out there.
Yeah, our contractor is also one of their teammates is Gun Communications, and they're in charge of making sure they monitor the website and they have those community meetings along with the ADOT team. So we want to bring the best information we can to the motoring public. We recognize that construction is going to come with a little bit of congestion and challenges for temporary detours and things like that. But in the end, we hope the 22-mile project will connect the West Valley and the East Valley and bring some much needed relief to the community of Laveen by giving them direct access to Interstate 10.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for
Thank you very
everything.
much.
And we want to thank you all that are watching this program, and especially ADOT and all the people that made this all possible, reaching out to the community, making sure that they had an input. And finally, we're going to get a freeway in the Laveen, the Estrella Mountain area. The 202 is going to connect the East Valley with the West Valley. Families are going to be able to commute easier, and hopefully we'll relieve the I-10 on the west side of town, and we can make your journeys more safe and more comfortable. And that's it for this segment of Phoenix 2020, a clear vision for the future of Phoenix. And thank you to all those individuals involved with the 202 loop out here in South Phoenix and the Laveen area. So God bless you, and we'll see you next time on Phoenix 2020, a clear vision for the future of Phoenix.